Hey there friends, it's Dominique from the Pixie Planner. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today I am going to be talking about stamps. This has been a very requested video. I got a lot of great feedback when I asked if you would be interested in seeing something like this in one of my previous videos, and a lot of you were super excited for it. So I am going to go through all of my stamps that I love to use in my planning routine. Now, it's not in every one of my planners, but especially when I'm using like my Hobonichi, I love to use the stamps. It just works so incredibly well with the Tomoe River paper. And I also have done stamping in my Passion Planner, and it's been great in there too. So let me start by just pushing everything off to the side. We can go through one by one. I do have some new items that I got on the Black Friday sale, so I'm gonna show you those. But the first one here is from Studio L2E, and actually the majority of them are from that company. Sorry for the glare. Let me see if I can hold it like that and have it a little bit less of a glare for you. But in this one, they call it their Weekend Vibes Kit, and I think this is just so much fun because we can all use like weekend stickers or weekend, quote type of things. So I think this works great for everyone. And I haven't used the Netflix and chill yet, or Netflix binge, which is very strange because I am often on Netflix, so I need to make use of those. But I absolutely love it. I usually will place the Weekend Vibes stamp in my Hobonichi weeks, and then of course sleep in. I like to do that for Sundays, but I really love this kit. It is one that I always reach for. So the next one is Studio L2E, and this is their Track It boxes. I don't know if you can, this glare, I'm sorry guys, it's horrible. I am going to be working on a better setup soon. But the Track It boxes here are wonderful, of course, for habit tracking. So you can build a grid yourself, and they have a Sunday start and a Monday start. They also have individual tracking boxes too. So I haven't used this too much, but the times I have, I really enjoy it, and I like to track habits. So if you're the same way, this is just a fun way to customize it a little bit more. And there's the, let me come over here. There's the little water cup, and there's also the water drop. You have stars, a heart, looks like 2, 4, okay. Octagon, circle, and squares. And then you have your numbers. So I enjoyed this one. I need to make use of it a little bit more. Then I'm gonna show you this one, but I'm sorry, it is not something that you can purchase individually, but I'm showing you because I get a lot of comments on it. And so this came from the Happy Planner kind of special season box. They had their first box released a few months ago. They're coming out with a new one that's going to be gorgeous. But in that previous box, they had these stamps. So you have a mix of some lettering here: live creatively, be happy, brain dump. I really enjoy using that one. Brainstorm. Then you have your check boxes down here, and then just some like decorative box items, and then your checklists. But this has been a lot of fun to use. I use this one a lot. In my Hobonichi, I like to have this separated to have like either a note section or my to buy section. So I like to have that separated. So again, unfortunately, this is not for sale individually, but they do have a bunch of other stamps that are for sale on their website. So check that out. You might find something similar to this one. I haven't looked, so I can't say for sure, but I definitely recommend checking out the Happy Planner website. The next one that I use a ton is the, you know what, let me grab a piece of, why didn't I think of this before? Grab a piece of paper. Now you can see it a little bit better when I'm holding it up. So if I can get it without the glare. So this is from Studio L2E, and it's their icon stamp set. And I've showed this before. I use this one a ton as well, and I like to use it. I might as well grab those stamps right now. I like to use it with this Studio L2E set, which is kind of like the appointment boxes, which are, you know, these ones right here where it has that little open portion at the top. So I will go ahead and pop one of those icons, you know, stamp one of those icons right in that section, and keep track of whether it's, you know, trash day or water the plants or whatever it may be. So these two I use together. So if I'm going to use this, I always use my icons with it. And both of these are Studio L2E. You have here notes, to do, today, to buy. And I love that you can kind of make these boxes a little bit fun with different designs, or I go ahead and I stamp right in that top box what it is that I am keeping track of. This one has one of those empty boxes at the top too, so you can stamp. The lettering here is small enough to where it fits very nicely in those boxes. So these two I use together, and I pretty much use every single time I am in my Hobonichi. We have another one from Studio L2E. I have not used this one much, but I think this is just so fun with the different designs for borders, and the width here is actually perfect for the Passion Planner, and I want to use this more in my Passion Planner just to kind of divide up sections and just have a little bit of a decorative element to it. So a lot of just kind of decorative accent pieces throughout this particular kit. Then we go into my last one that I've had for a while, and we'll get into the new ones that I've purchased and received. So this is also an icon kit. This is from Fawn, and I got it off of Amazon. And this particular kit here is a little bit bigger than the one here that I was showing you. That's a little bit, you could see it's a little bit bigger icons. So this I will use in my larger planners. It doesn't work quite as well in my Hobonichi, but I love the variety that they have there that my other kit may not have. Like I use the tooth a lot there. The other kit doesn't have it. And I love the little airplane and car. So I like to use this one, again, in my larger planners. And it's an easy find on Amazon. So we'll get into my new ones that I have gotten. And I am super excited. I have not opened these up yet. I haven't used them or anything. So this first one is of all, let me push that off to the side, is of all banners. And I think I might go ahead and stamp a couple of these. Let's do that. Just because I wanna see, this is not gonna be, okay, sorry guys, my video cut off. So I think we ended up with me wrestling with the package to open it. Let me go ahead and stamp a couple of these for you so that way you can kind of have an idea of what they're gonna look like. So now that we're kind of talking about stamping, let me go into what stamps I love to use. So this is just a portion of them. I do have more that I keep in a drawer on my desk. And this is from the company, what is it? It's Prima Chalk Ink. And let me get a little bit closer and see if that is something you might be able to see better. But I found these on Amazon. And the price, it's a little bit more pricey, but you get a ton of these. I forget exactly how many it is. It might be like close to 50 or something like that. So again, it can be pricey, but you do get a good amount. So I'm going to pick from, I'm just going to use this scrap piece of paper here. And I'm going to pick, I want to do the Farmer Jeans. I love this color blue. It is one of my absolute favorites. I'm going to grab one of my acrylic blocks. I also got that off of Amazon, and there's a ton of different companies that you can choose from. So we'll do this one first. And so it's going to be a solid color with this particular stamp. So get a good amount of ink on there. Oh gosh, I love this color so much. And we will just lay it down. Very cute. So this is nice because if you go with a darker ink, you can get like a white gel pen and write over it. And I think that look is just super fun. So I'm gonna just put this off to the side because I'm gonna have to clean that before I put it back on here. And I don't have my cleaner on hand, but let's try one of these banners next. So it's gonna be a solid, it's gonna be just a line of color. And try not to get too much in the center. Then we have that one. Awesome. I love these. These are going to be so much fun. So this is a great variety of banners. Really, really excited to make use of those. Now, next, let me just kind of push that a little bit to the side. Next, we have this sheet of, they call it, it's labeled as the List It sheet, and I think this is going to be so much fun because I'm constantly looking for like script stickers to just be headers or titles for some of the lists that I'm making. So I love that I have a good variety to choose from here, especially with the like kitchen, laundry, bathroom. When it comes to my cleaning tasks, that'll be nice to just stamp it right on there. And, you know, not worry about having a sticker for each one or handwriting it. So a lot of variety, weekly, daily, this week. Very excited about this one. Let me go ahead and just stamp one of the lettering ones, not lettering, one of the script ones here. Is this script print? I don't know. We're gonna stamp weekly. So I'm going to put that on my small block, and we are going to use that same blue. And I like the font of this one too. It's a nice clean looking font. It's not too thick. Oh, I really like that. And this company, the Studio L2E, their stamps are just such amazing quality. They feel so great when using them. They really maintain that sticky tackiness very, very well. So they reapply to the clear sheet just fine. I haven't had any issues with the ones that I currently use not being sticky. And I've had them for a very long time. Well, not a very long time. I've had them for a couple of years. So I'm already taking this one out. Goodness, look at me jumping ahead. This is my last one. And again, I am just super excited about this one. These 3 packs, I am so stoked that I found this on their sale. So this is going to be a great one that I can use on my monthly calendar. That's what I really want to, make use of this for, is just that pop and that stand out on my monthly calendar. So I already started opening this up because I got so excited. But let me go ahead. I'll use the appointment one because that is going to probably be like my most used one. So let me lay this one down and show you guys what that looks like. Okay, I think that's enough ink. And we'll put that one right there. Oh gosh, love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, that's gonna be perfect amount of space for me too. My handwriting isn't too big or too small, so I think that's a good amount of space. So that's a look at just a couple stamps off of the new kits that I purchased. And I think it's just gonna add so much more fun to my planning. And again, the ink, the chalk ink that I use, this works really well in all different planners. It doesn't seep through the pages. Once dry, it takes maybe like 30 seconds to dry, but once dry, you don't have to worry about it smearing onto your pages. I really am very happy with this brand, and the variety of colors is great. There's also, let me see if I can, I do have a couple other ones, but sorry, I'm reaching off to the side for my craft kit here. There's also this brand. It's what brand is this again? It is Sukin. Okay, I can't even pronounce it, but I don't know if you can see right there, but this is also a brand that is really quite popular with the chalk inks. Now those are a little bit different. Let me see if I can actually, here we go. Okay, this is the one that I was looking for. So Versa Magic Chalk Ink is also another brand that is really popular amongst that type of ink. So you can also find this on Amazon. You can find it at any of the craft stores. I got these from Joann's. I don't use this much in my planner, but I have, and I would say it's pretty comparable to the Prima Market ink. So it's really kind of up to you what's easiest to find, and the color selections, and of course the pricing is a huge one. But this is also another great brand. So these 2 brands I would highly recommend for the ink. So that is pretty much my stamping routine, not routine, but it's my, stamping collection. There we go. Find your words, Dominique. It's my stamping collection that I use with dropping stuff. That's my stamping collection that I use with my planners. And I have a few other stamps too, but they're more seasonal, decorative. I do not use them very often. Look at this beautiful pile. Oh gosh, I just love these. I love my stamps. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about this particular ink pad here. It's VersaFine Pigment Ink. And the great thing about this is it is waterproof. So if you wanted to say like watercolor in your Hobonichi, you could go ahead and stamp a design, whether it's maybe one of these guys if I wanted to stamp, and then watercolor on the inside. This won't bleed. So it keeps that really nice, fine detailing. There's also, I think it's, is it Stays On? No, not Stays On. Maybe it Stays On. But there's another really popular brand. If I remember it, I'll go ahead and put it down below, that people love to use for the waterproof stamping. So this one is what I like to use if I'm going to be doing any type of watercolor in my Hobonichi. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you have any questions regarding these stamps, please let me know in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them, and I will have all of the information for you. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love it if you would also consider subscribing. And I will see you guys again soon in my next one. Bye.